If you could give us a little introduction to you and why you're running for office.
Well, my name is Villerius, and I've lived most of my life in the community here. And I'm running for trustee because I have a vision for the future. I'm concerned about the direction that we're going at this time. When my mom and dad moved back in here in 1975, everything was brand new, low property taxes, all which were good. However, now when you come in the entryways of Jenison, it looks old, worn, and my goal is to help businesses move into the community and also work on beautification.
Great. What do you think is the key issue in the campaign?
In my opinion, the key issue is business. You just have to drive down Baldwin Street, Chicago Drive, and what you'll see is many, many buildings for sale, many empty spaces. And the unfortunate part is that affects all of us, and it affects our real estate values. So we need to figure out a way how to have a wow factor when you move into this community, and to update our streetscapes, update our buildings, and to attract new businesses to the area.
Okay. What expertise do you in particular bring to the table to resolve that?
Well, I think that I'm kind of unique from the other candidates. I have 34 years of experience in the real estate business, all of which is in Georgetown Township. I've been on the board for Love in the Name of Christ, past president. I've been involved 5 years with the Big Brother, Big Sister program. I also own a nonprofit called Adopt a Property, which is a nonprofit organization for Georgetown Township for beautification. Within the last month, we have adopted 12 businesses and 3 elementary schools, which include Bowerwood, Bursley, and Sandy Hill, where we gave the outside a facelift with new paint and new landscaping. I'm an endorsed local provider for Dave Ramsey. I've been on the Southeast Ottawa Community Foundation for 8+ years. I've been on the board of review for Georgetown Township for 8 years. I've been also part of the Southeast Ottawa Community Foundation. I've been on the YAC, Youth Advisory Committee for high school kids in the Jenison and Hudsonville area.
Great. If you're elected, what would you do to help the business community in Georgetown Township, and how would you address some of the burdensome regulations that affect the business community?
I think the number one thing for businesses and for the community at this point, I think our regulations are good and fair within the township, but from my point of view, when you come down Chicago Drive or Baldwin, they're eyesores. I'll use a good example. The Kmart building at this point, soon to be vacant Target. You have Home Depot, Perkins, and you need to create an environment where businesses will move into the area where real estate values are increasing. I think we need to change the image for Georgetown Township. A marketing campaign that not only would you market within Jenison, but we need to go outside our boundaries to Rockford, East Grand Rapids, and even beyond that, and come out with a campaign, something like learn, play, and live. And the key, and number one, we have great low property taxes, we have great schools, but again, what's happening is that real estate values are declining, buildings are deteriorating, so we need to set up a task force to figure out how to change that and change our entryway so that you get a wow factor and say, this is where I want to live.
Great. Why should people vote for you over one of the other candidates?
One, I have great energy. I'm a person of action. I came to this board a year ago saying, what can we do for the community with the buildings being old and worn? There were no options available, so I thought that I would do something outside the box and started Adopt a Property. Obviously, I've done something as far as improving 12 businesses, 3 elementary schools. My long-term goal is to improve the entire community. I have a love and a passion for this community. I have a love for people. Obviously, I'm very well connected in the community, and my goal is to make this a better place to live. It's a great place to live, but I want it to be a better place.
Great. Well, I really appreciate your time, Ron, and
Thank
the
you.
answers to your questions.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.